What is up, everybody? How's it going, man? Yeah, I know it's me, Harley Bliss. I've been away far too fucking long from y'all, and there's a reason for that. And one day I will set aside a moment to give some rants on here about my personal life and shit that I've been going through. Because I do want to talk to you about some things I've been struggling with and moving forward in 2022. Like I made a post the other day talking about that briefly. But today, I want to talk about Neve Campbell and her decision to not return for Scream 6. And I'm going to make this short and sweet to the point. She doesn't owe anything to anybody. So the fact that she doesn't want to return because the studio doesn't want to pay her the amount she's worth, she's entitled to that. Believe it or not, to that toxic part of the fan base that every fucking fandom has, she doesn't have to do this. She's not required. She's not obligated. She's not contractually obligated, apparently, because she didn't sign like a three-picture deal like Jamie Lee Curtis did with the new Halloween franchise timeline. So apparently Nev is free to do whatever the fuck she wants, which she always is. But you get what I'm saying. And if she feels like she's being cheapened or ripped off by anybody that's wanting to pay her for getting in the new movie, then fuck it, man. Why not just stay where the fuck you're at and say good luck to everybody else that's on board for the next film? But for her, she's got nothing left to prove. She is the quintessential final girl. If you ask me, Neve Campbell's character Sid Prescott is a better final girl than Laurie Strode. And there, I said it. She really is. If you think about it, Sid has never died in her franchise. Laurie died, came back. She went ape shit in Rob Zombie's movies, and I get it, that's different iterations of the character, but you get what I'm fucking saying, dude. Neve is a badass, and she's kicked Ghostface's ass multiple fucking times throughout the Scream franchise, so she's got nothing left to prove. I mean, the only thing you could do with that character that would give it justice in the next movie would be to kill her off. And there's a lot of fans that don't want to see that. She don't want to see that. She's even mentioned that if she would have came back for Scream 6, she would not come back at all, even if they paid her, don't tell how much money, because she don't want the character to die. She doesn't want to see that happen. And honestly, I don't either. I want to see Sid ride off into the sunset. And, for me personally, as much as I despise Scream 5 and I think it's a bullshit, dog shit movie, I think the ending with Sid and Gail together, I think that was a great way to end that franchise. Well, maybe not the franchise itself, but it's a good way to write off her story arc. I mean, she's got a husband and kids now. Why does she need to come back? I mean, look at it this way, dude. She had really no reason to come back for Scream 6. I mean, Scream 6. Scream 5. She really didn't. I mean, she was off somewhere else in another state living her life. And Dewey calls her up and tells her to come back because shit's happening again. So she could have been like, dude, what the fuck, man? I don't give a shit. Like, God bless the people that are going through it right now. But in reality, Sid would have been like, fuck you. I'm done. I'm done with that shit. I got kids to feed, motherfucker. I ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. So no, Nev, I don't blame you at all, hun. Do what you think is right. Danielle Harris got done the same way by the studios in '95 when they wanted her to come back for Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. And they were going to offer her the same amount of money she was getting paid already for Halloween 4 and 5, her first two movies. And she was like, no, hell no, fuck that. Your scale plus one character, you get killed off in the first act. And it hasn't been said yet, but how do we know that's not what they were planning for Sid? Like they were going to offer her this little bullshit paycheck just to kill her off in the first act of Scream 6, or maybe the second or third, but still just the same. Neve doesn't feel comfortable accepting the amount they're offering her, and unless they ante up and give her the money she wants, then she's like, fuck that, I'm out. So, I don't blame her. You have nothing left to prove, Nev. You've done your job and you've pleased the fans. And for that portion of the people that thinks, no, that's bullshit, you owe something to somebody, fuck them. You don't owe nothing to nobody. Always go with what you're worth, and you know what you're worth. And I don't blame you at all because Scream 6 will probably suck ass. Uh, Scream 5 wasn't that great, anyways, even with her in it. She couldn't save the damn movie. They fucked over Dewey, so God knows what they would do to her character in the next one. But that's another story for another time. But until then, it's been me, Harley Bliss, and I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on this whole situation. And God bless you, Nev. You've done your fans very well, and you deserve. Well, Sydney deserves retirement from whooping Ghostface's ass over and over. So go ahead and enjoy your life, hon, and don't worry about anything. You have nothing to owe to the fans. You have given us everything you got, and I thank you for it. But anyways, it's been me, Harley Bliss, and this was my quick thoughts on Neve Campbell exiting the Scream franchise as of now. But as they always say, things can always change, and never say never. But as of right now, she is like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Yeah. So, anyways, how much time I got? All right, 5 minutes in. All right. Well, that's my thoughts on this. Let me know y'all down below in the comments, and I will talk to you about it. And until next time, it's been me, Harley Bliss. I love you. Bye bye.